hello everybody. Today we are on to the first episode of our Call of Duty podcast that I don't know what it's called yet.
Huh?
Don't
Huh? Huh?
Woo. Don't question my browser sounds. That's just something. Okay. So,
That's my fault.
according to my friend here who's joined me, we he wants to rage about the new Call of Duty campaign. He wants to vent about it. The new
I need to vent.
Modern Warfare 3 campaign
In a nutshell,
2023.
Modern Warfare 3
Bad.
campaign in a nutshell. I'm having way too much fun with the Discord soundboards.
I'ma
It's so fun.
go. Why I clicked on this article and the first thing that shows up is a picture of Nicki Minaj from in game, bruh.
No,
Bruh.
no.
Okay,
Listen, I love
this is
how everyone's
highlighted
like,
already, but
my immersion from the video game. Shut up. Where your optic is looking is not where the bullet always goes. That's not what it's supposed to do.
like
You're supposed to aim with the barrel.
they're like, oh no,
My
my my
immersion.
immersion is broken when their guns are literally like the paint on their guns are literally moving. But
The gold
okay,
camo, the interstellar camo, the random prices camo. I mean, come on, guys.
all
You can't
right.
complain about it
So
when you're
this little
grinding
thing
for
right
it.
here says its single player is flat out terrible. Its zombie modes is uninspired and multiplayer has so many serious problems that it's hard to enjoy. The game also has technical issues and microtransactions that border on being pay to win because of how hard it is to spot paid skins in its maps.
How is it pay to win? Hold on. So the skins are just cool, right? But maybe they're talking about the weapon blueprints. I don't think those are pay to win though. You can just get those. You can just unlock the attachments. Just cool looking attachments.
Mhm.
How are they pay to win? I mean, maybe in zombies in DMZ where they're like giving you
I,
like
I
stuff
got a
for it.
campaign review. I got a campaign review right here.
All right.
This is yeah. I'm gonna send the link to you. I got a
All
pop
right.
up, but it's actually not getting angry at me for having an ad blocker. It's a pop up about cookies. I love cookies. They're so tasty. Starts bluntly, no
Is
catch up on
this
previous events. Bro, this thing is so short. Actually, no, it's not. I lied. Rant all you want, buddy.
let's
This is
see.
technically like your episode here. You were just like, I want
Oh, this is very
to
loud.
rant.
All right. 20 Modern Warfare reboot proved to be best single player. I've heard that a lot. I can't really talk because I didn't really play it. However, I did Warzone. That was terrible. Like compared to Modern Warfare 3, Warzone, it's just so beautiful. Modern Warfare 3, like the multiplayer, the campaign, not the campaign. What did I just say? That's horrible. Why did I do
What are
that?
you talking
So,
about?
but the campaign, man. All right, I'm looking through this. Everything looks in order, if not a little dated. Yeah, Modern Warfare 3's campaign though, they just completely did everything wrong. Like originally, Modern Warfare the new Modern Warfare from 2019 now was supposed to be like a prequel to the originals. So these were just like before Modern Warfare like 2009. That was before all that, and ruined that by making everything inconsistent. And then don't get me started on all of the the freaking DMZ campaign.
Good job, Infinity Ward.
Yeah, good job. I mean, no, you know what? I'm sure. Here's what I got though. I'm pretty sure they didn't have that much time to do the campaign though. They were so hard pressed on time that they just came up with this. So they had to do something with DMZ, so they did the campaign, and I understand that. But still, Like the cutscenes though, those are like the best part about the campaign, and that's not cool. Like that's not good.
Hello there.
Like it was just the same thing over and over. Like in the one mission where you play as Ghost, I completely didn't know what was going on. Like I was like, why am I shooting at these people? What did they do? Why am I here?
They were
Oh
gay.
cool, I'm getting on this helicopter. Yeah, it's just very weird and just completely strange like trans areas. And like you'd have to really pay attention. Like I was playing with my brother today making him watch me on the campaign. He did not know a single thing that was going on. All he knew was, "Hey, that's Ghost," and "Hey, that's Soap." But like,
Yeah, Soap is easy to
and
spot. He's bald. He's the equivalent to bald.
he's got that one basketball player in high school haircut.
Yep.
Anyway, uh, and then just the what is it? I don't know, what is the word? Just the idea that they were like, you can play however you want. You can like just shout and going crazy or stealthy. That is not the case. They did not make it easy to do stealthy. They did not make it easy to do either of the in between. It was just run and gun essentially. That's all it was. Like even in the price, like let's go with the price mission where you're just like sneaking around and like with a sniper and like you're trying to get inside this base. The first beginning bit, you can be sneaky. That's like the only optional bit. And then as you
Oh,
go inside, it's very hard to be like sneaky. It's just not possible. Like, do not try to do it. However, the first campaign mission where you're breaking out Makarov, that mission is by far my favorite. Like, I'm happy with that one. That one played like an actual campaign mission for Call of Duty. But I do not blame them for trying to do something different or hard pressed on time. I actually think that they should keep on trying to do that. Like if they I've always liked the idea of a Call of Duty, these just these zombies. Like like the campaign takes place in zombies and you have to run around and do missions. But they did that essentially your zombies, so I don't know what's going on. I just like that idea, and the day that actually comes out, I'm excited.
nice, nice, nice.
And I'm looking at the reviews here. I just gotta say this named B Bussin. Matt and Facap Sheesh is one of the reviews on this article. That is, I think don't I haven't completely read through this, but there's also the fact that people call it a $70 DLC.
Yep.
Well, I mean, you kind of complained about last year. You were like, "Where are all the map DLCs? Where are all this and that? Why aren't our things carrying over? Why aren't my skins carrying over to the new call?" Well, you got it, and now you're complaining about it. So deal with it, I guess.
There's infinite problems. People always find a way to complain.
Like this game's multiplayer and Warzone, holy cow, and zombies. I played a little bit today. Pretty good. I loved it. We should probably grind on that later.
Yeah,
Anyway, so
I
like
wrote a review earlier, and I basically just said, this game good? No, not really. Can it be fun
it's a
though? Yes.
it
It
it's a
like
flawed gem.
are there games that are better than this? Yes, definitely. But can this game still be fun? Yes.
Yeah,
Because like
like I
multiplayer
like the idea.
can sometimes just be a blast when you're just running around with an SMG and just destroying everybody or something. Like it can be fun. It's just sometimes skill-based matchmaking just makes everything bad.
Yeah, and that's another point. Like this game is so much fun that people only can complain about the skill-based matchmaking and the freaking bundles and the score that people are making meta on purpose. All these things, and it's such a good game. That's only what they can complain about, and that means that they did a pretty good job. Like all they need to do, get rid of skill-based matchmaking. They're good. Bring back classic COD essentially. But I mean, this might be a hot take, but I think skill-based matchmaking has saved quite a few lives when it comes to Call of Duty because people can act like they're sweats and not get absolutely destroyed. Like some people would probably just quit Call of Duty if skill-based matchmaking was not there. Like if they can't tax stance and slide at the same time and run into a room and kill everybody because they're level ones, they're not gonna feel good about themselves and not play the game.
Yeah, I guess like because I'm without it, I mean, you still get put in basically random lobbies, but just with your local like address or whatever. And like sure, it may have been more chaotic, and chaotic can be fun, but most of the time it's not. Like, most of the time you just get killed. Like, most of the time you're not the one that is destroying everybody and is causing the chaos. So, like, skill-based matchmaking has made it so if you act like a sweat and are a sweat, you end up getting put with other sweats until you die and lose so much to the point it kind of gets payback on the sweats. And also, the sweats can still be sweaty and enjoy it because once they lose so much, they get put back into easier games where they can win. So, like, I guess what skill based matchmaking does is helps balance it so you don't win every single match. And, like, while that can be annoying, it's also just it basically makes it so that you always can win. So, like, if you lose constantly, then you still can win. So, like, it helps noobs, I guess, and it also helps pros. It's just not, I don't know if it's the exactly perfect way to achieve it.
Hold on, I gotta check something because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wait. Yeah. One of the major things is Infinite 100% has SBMM. Yeah, I was just double checking because I'm like, I win a couple games in a row. Yeah, I think they have lighter SBMM though than say Call of Duty. So, I mean, personally, I think another thing is I like the idea with the Call of Duty campaign though being like, oh hey, you can go onto this you can like pick up these weapons from this mission and you can reuse them over time. It's just
Yeah,
they didn't do it very well this campaign.
it's kind of
That's a cool
cool with
idea.
like the it's like kind of cool with like an open world like campaign kind of. Like they tried to implement missions and kind of an open world aspect, and it's a pretty cool concept. It's just they did not execute it very well. Like if they did execute it well, it could feel like if it had decent story, then it could feel like basically single player Warzone, like like with some story or whatever. It's just they did not execute it well. Like the story was very lackluster and just it it felt kind of just empty.
So, do you want to move on to a rating for the campaign on a scale of, let's see, what
Uh,
should be the scale to be?
I don't know. I still haven't beat it yet, but so far I'd give it like a scale of probably like out of 10, like probably like a 4. Like maybe a 4.5.
I mean, where would I score it? Maybe 4.5 seems like pretty good, but I'm more in the 3 range. I mean, I just the fact that the cutscenes were the best part. Actually, you know, I'll give it a 5. I'll give it a 5. I mean, they were just hard pressed on time, and they did pretty good with what they had.
Yeah,
I'll give it a
I
5.
think Sledgehammer because Infinity Ward screwed up so bad with Modern Warfare 2 that Sledgehammer had to come in and but still everything Sledgehammer tried to change still had to go through Infinity Ward, had to be accepted by Infinity Ward. to get it. So Activision put them on a time crunch. I think they had like 18 months or something to make the game. So they didn't have a lot of time. They had to everything they tried to change had to go through Infinity Ward first. They were trying to bring back the pick 10 system, which is unanimously kind of loved by fans because it's a very fair loadout making system. But it just didn't get approved by the head people at Infinity Ward, and so I feel like a lot of the things weren't Sledgehammer's fault. Some of them might have been, yes, but I think just Sledgehammer was trying to fix the game, but Activision had to make everything they went said or wanted to do go through Infinity Ward. So even though they brought in Sledgehammer to fix the game, they didn't give Sledgehammer enough power to fix the game in a way that it could maybe be way better than it is currently.
Yeah, it's Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward's game. It's not just Sledgehammer's.
I mean,
Yeah,
technically,
yeah.
all of them work on it, because all the credit is given to all of them, but this one is still made mostly by Sledgehammer, but Infinity Ward just made so much stuff not happen. And same with Activision.
I want to save best for last. So do you want to do zombies first? Next?
Oh,
'Cause
sure.
I think we should just be like doing like this is season one, like half of the season one review, and then we can do
Kind
season
of like a
the other half
general
like when it
overview.
ends. Yeah, yeah.
So,
This
zombies.
because season one Reloaded came out today, so yeah. All right, so zombies. I'm not sure who's played it most here. I
I've
mean, I've
played it a
exfilled I
decent
think
bit.
3 times.
I bet it probably is Carter. But,
Yeah, Carter's 100% played way more than us. He's
so,
played everything way more than us. He's got
yeah.
like a KD of 12 or something.
But zombies basically, they took Warzone and filled it with zombies.
Yeah. I feel like they should
So,
have called it DM Zombies.
yeah, I mean, that might have been a good name for it. But, basically, they just took one of the they took DMZ, made one of the maps into a, um, they just basically made it so that it was you had to run around, do contracts to get money, and you get weapons and stuff in the thing. And I forget what money can do exactly,
Oh, you can
cause you buy
I think you
stuff
can
with it,
yeah, you can buy it's
but
you
I
can
can't
buy you
remember
can sell
exactly.
your items.
Yeah, you so
So money, you can buy like perks and you can buy other weapons, mystery boxes, and you can get pack punched, all these things. It's pretty cool. It's just basically the old zombie system, except you can go around at buy stations and sell some stuff, like DMZ.
yeah, so there's contracts you complete to get money where you defend something or fight a um you fight a dude or something, and you just it's basically just it it's just Warzone kind of with zombies, and that's just
Yeah.
so
I mean, I have a better view on it.
you can keep some of your weapons throughout the I'm not super educated on zombies. I haven't played too much of it, so I don't know a whole lot about this. But you keep your guns in between games if you survive. Um I don't know. There's 24 players total, I think, throughout the entire map. and I'm like pretty sure that you can't fight them. They can only help
Yeah.
you, but you can only deploy in like max of 3 or 4 people. Like so, it's like a 24 player lobby, but only you can deploy with like 3 or 4, I think.
I mean, you can also just deploy by yourself. I did today. It's just very weird because you don't want to deploy by yourself because
Yeah,
everybody's just gonna just not you're not gonna be able to revive yourself unless you have a self revive, and the zombies are just gonna dogpile on you.
because
However, you can get a hellhound to heal you by getting like fiery meat or something. I can't remember.
like one of the big things about this is because it's placed in one of the Call of like in one of the Warzone maps, because the map is so big, it makes you want to play it with friends, like a lot of people do with Warzone. So like apart from the normal zombies where you'd be on a smaller map or whatever and fight them, this is like big map. There's no there is there gas?
There is so after the 45-minute mark, like
Oh yeah.
basically gas, but like little like ether clouds they call them, that turn you into zombies or whatever. Like start surrounding the areas and you have to get to an exfil point, and it's just weird
Yeah, so
because
it's
you don't die by it. It doesn't kill you. It just nearly kills you. Actually, no, it doesn't even nearly kill you. It just makes all the zombies stronger. So you can run around in the gas, and just until the last exfil point is there, you can't leave. I mean, you can leave. Like, it's very weird. Like, me and Carter got stuck in one of the cranes. This was like right after zombies came out, and we couldn't get out. So we were like, "Oh no! Here, I have a plan. We'll wait until this ether cloud downs one of us. The other will revive us. The other one will get downed. Will revive you, and then we'll leave and parachute and hurry up and exfil." That did not happen. So
be
we just died.
yeah. So
So
like it it tries so there's no gas. So it's basically a massive map you can run around for like a good 40 minutes before and like I mean of course you can exfil before this, which is where you go to a smoke grenade, you trigger it to send smoke in the sky, a helicopter will start coming, a bunch of zombies will spawn trying to attack you, and you just have to like if you kill all of them and make it to the helicopter, you leave and you keep all your stuff, and like it's supposed to be like a replayable thing or whatever. But like kind of what it ends up being is just a long like a really long Warzone match with a bunch of zombies instead of players. Like a really
yeah, it's
long
2 times as long as
DMZ.
a normal Warzone match.
Because, like, what the 40-minute thing does is it encourages you to play for longer. Because, like, it's like, oh, wait, we still have like 20 minutes before the gas starts closing. And the gas doesn't even harm you, so it's not like it's that dangerous. And so you're just like, it encourages it's like a super long game, which kind of I bet pushes a bunch of players away because I don't think most people or a lot of people have that much time to play even one of these matches. So like that's it's just it encourages long matches, which can be annoying sometimes because it's just a long time.
Yeah, I always think I just thought of this. What if they made it like just an infinite amount, like all these different rifts and stuff that you have to go to? What if they just made it so that it's just one big server and people can leave and join it back in again, and all your stuff is still there?
So
It'd
it's
be basically just free roam zombies.
I don't know. I like
I'm
there's a lot of Like, cause I think a lot of the things people don't like about this zombies compared to some of the older zombies is the map is just really big. One of the things about the other zombies is they were just much like smaller. The maps were much smaller, so people just like it kind of made it so you could play for less time, and also it's just a more confined space, which could be good or bad. But like having a massive map or whatever, just I don't it's just a massive map can also discourage people that like the original zombies and like smaller maps or whatever. And also I like usually a lot of people would play zombies like this kind of encourages multiplayer a lot when with some of the older zombies you could just play by yourself and it would be less harmful to your like I don't know play experience I guess. But having friends with this version is much more helpful because you have people that can revive you and like help you out when you're fighting a boss or something.
Yeah, I I've been looking at like all these different rewards for zombies, and I think, wow, these are genuinely cool. It's just they take hours and hours of work. That's probably why they're really cool and people put really hard work into it. It's just not worth the
Like
hours.
the zombies masteries, like the zombie version of Interstellar or whatever, like the zombies galaxy camo whatever, looks really cool.
Yeah.
Like it's got this purplish green, like it looks really cool. And yet you have to do like hours upon hours of grinding in zombies, which is like a long enough game by itself. 'Cause like at least with grinding normally in multiplayer, like the maps are small and the rounds are like 20 minutes at most, like at most. So, like it's much more action packed, grinding is easier and like with this you just have to grind for like forever. I mean, like some of the rewards, sure they can be cool, but are they worth the hours? Cuz like once the new Call of Duty comes out, most of the players are going to move to the new one, and I don't think your old stuff from the old games are going to help you at all, like are going to transfer to the new games. So, is there a point in even grinding when you know eventually, like, it's just you're gonna get just eventually you're gonna get the new game and you have to do it all over again. You have to grind all over again. Like, I don't know anybody who would want to do that.
Oh, oh, I'm right next to you. I mean,
No.
I'm not gonna try to do Interstellar. Interstellar. I know that because I just don't want to. I just want to play the game and have fun. I just want to use the weapons that I want to use. Like sometimes when I'm like using a different weapon, I'm like, oh, this is cool. Like I test out weapons from time to time. Like I just barely found the AMR 9. Like I was playing with the WSP 9. I was like, wow, this WSP 9's cool. But I like playing with the AMR 9 more, even though it is a worst weapon. Like that's why the camo grind is kind of my thing. Like I love it. I have not gotten the AMR 9 Gold yet because I haven't been playing with it as much recently because I was testing out the new gun. I'll give it my review on it on the season one reloaded at the end of the season when season 2 comes out. But this game, like when it comes to grinding on the zombies, I have not tried to do that. I do not want to try to grind with the Glock ripoff not Glock ripoff. The TYR. I do not want to use that in zombies. I just don't want to because that thing's worse in multiplayer. Why would I use it in zombies where it's gonna be even worse? So it's just camo grind should for zombies should just go up to gold, where it should basically just be like that gold and that's zombie space cambo, like you were saying, because that one top notch.
Like it
So that
looks
is just
it's like on par, even slightly better than Interstellar. I feel like it's more vibrant. Like it just
oh yeah, I hate
looks
Interstellar though.
it just looks better in general, and yet it requires an absurd amount of grinding. But like I streamed earlier today where I literally was just trying out the SVA 545 because I've seen some gameplay with it. Some people have it like fully leveled up in Warzone where it's got like a no recoil at all. So I'm like, I'm gonna try out this gun in multiplayer and see how it is. And I don't usually grind for camos. I'm not a like grindy person. I just kind of play the game. Like I'll just find new camos in my inventory. Like apparently I got one for um the I like found this one that was black with like purple dots and stuff on it. I was like, where did I get this camo from? It was literally from this SMG that I've been grinding with recently. Like it just
Fast 9,
I
Best
like
Best P.
Bass P, yeah. Cause I that submachine gun, I just like it. It's like playing around with guns in that game can just be kind of fun. You just kind of, oh wait, this gun is kind of cool. You try it out in multiplayer, you level it up, and then you kind of have a good thing about leveling up these guns is that then you just have more in your like arsenal to use, more choice. So,
So overall, I don't think we have anything more to add to zombies. So, do you?
um, I'll say I've never played any of the other zombies, so like this could be just be some extreme bias because I don't know how to relate it to other zombies. But I'd say overall, just like in a fun, how fun is it? I'd give it about like I don't know, with friends, I'd give it like a 6 out of 10, mainly from the friends, just kind of playing it as like a chill way to just talk to your friends, basically. But I'd say playing it single player, I'd give it like more like a 4
Hmm.
out of 10.
Yeah.
I might rank it lower if I had played the other ones, but I haven't. But I guess this makes me unbiased because I've haven't played any of the other ones, so I just kind of slap it on the ranking.
So when I'm playing it single player, I get kind of like Skyrim vibes. You're running around, you're doing challenges, you're doing quests, all that stuff. It's just doesn't hit the same. Like it would be cool if like the people that made Skyrim made like a zombies game. That would be pretty cool. I would buy that on the spot because they are pretty good game developers, except for Starfield. We're not going to talk about that. Skyrim and Fallout are some of my favorite games. Ooh, hmm, that'd be cool. A DC Skyrim game, like a DC Universe Skyrim game where you're
Bruce
running
brain
around in
is
Gotham.
pumping right now. Just like gotta think of
Sorry, I just got off topic. I'm talking about different video games on a Call of Duty podcast.
big brain
Anyway,
time.
but like I would give it single player. I'd give it a 6. I played the original Black Ops 3 War Zombies, and I was like very young at the time. I did not I did not understand anything that was going on, but I had fun. But on the scale of that, I think this is better because I didn't know what was going on. I might be biased because I'm not biased. I just don't know what I felt like there. I think I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. Actually, no, 8 out of 10. This game was good. This zombies was good. 7.5. I'll get a 7.5. Meet in the middle. 7.5 out of 10. I think all the things are there. It's just something feels off about it. There's just something missing. Like, we can complain about the camos all day long and the fact that there's not quite as many people as in the shorter maps for some reason and all the things. But there's just something else missing. I can't put my finger on it, but there's something missing. All right.
Should
Are
we
we
move
moving
on
on
to
to
multiplayer?
or Warzone? We can move on to either of
Warzone.
those.
Let's do Warzone first. Um,
All right.
like Warzone, it can be fun with friends. Friends make everything better. Like, there's no
Yeah.
doubt about it. Friends just make things funner. Like, it just makes it more.
I'm sorry to the introverts out there.
I am
This
an
is a very
introvert
bad
too.
podcast.
I'm an introvert too, and it's still fun with friends. So, like, s- it's so
I mean,
Warzone,
listen.
it's multiplayer if you live under a rock and don't know anything about it, then it's basically you're put into a 150 player lobby where you yeet yourself into a big war zone filled with people, and you have to try and win, be the last group or person standing. And that's literally about it.
It's Call of Duty Fortnite. Uh,
Yeah,
um,
basically.
that's how I talk about it with the people that don't really watch any of my streams or videos or play any video games.
Live
Uh,
under a rock.
no, they don't live under the rock. They just watch Animal Crossing or something. Uh, I mean, yeah, I mean, I liked Warzone way better than I did last year. Last year's Warzone was miserable, except for Vondel. I heart Vondel. I want that T-shirt. Give it to me. I want Vondel back, please. I anything but Urgistan constantly, please.
Yeah, I guess like a nice thing about Urgistan is that there's buildings everywhere, which is kind of a good thing. But also having
Yeah,
the same map every single time can get very boring after a long time.
yeah. I mean, this is my view on it. Have two new Warzone maps every single year. They're just like, here's one that's open and there's some buildings around. Basically, what Al Mazrah was last year, but better than Al Mazrah, because
Just
Al Mazrah I will burn to a fiery
it's just like
pit
this
if
map,
I ever see it
your
again.
loadout is a sniper and then your secondary is a sniper. Like a marksman
Yes.
rifle. This map you snipe on. It's big, it's open, snipe someone. But with this
I
map,
mean,
it it allows for much more dynamic gameplay. You can run like SMGs because sometimes things are close quarters. You can run assault rifles because there's like longer ranges. You can run snipers because you can snipe other people on rooftops. Cough cough campers. Um, so like you just it allows a more dense map of buildings can allow for much more dynamic gameplay.
like, bro, the video of us. I'm not sure if it's out yet. It probably isn't because I got a whole huge backlog of videos. But the one where we're in Resurgence and we have all these people around this building and then it's like the final circle and then we're just camping in this building and then we won. Like, oh no, oh no. That's just gonna constantly happen though. Like I feel like that case was the most tame case. I feel like this map, is very good for that. I can't tell you why, but I have not seen nearly as many campers as I have in Al Mazrah. Like people in Al Mazrah would just go inside a building, grab a shotgun, get a beer, hang out there. I
Yeah,
don't know.
because another thing with the circle is it also helps prevent camping. So because the buildings are so dense, it requires a lot of movement to move from building to building. And so it helps reduce campers a lot because what we did is we were sitting in this massive building, and the circle happened to be right outside the window of where we were, and it was an open area. And so, like, we were camping the thing with SMGs, waiting for somebody to rush in because they had to run in or something because of the circle, and it didn't happen. We jumped out the window. Josh somehow managed to kill somebody, don't know how, and then the other person died to the gas. At least that's what we think happened. We don't actually know. But like that
You were too
feeling when
busy
you
parachuting away.
that feeling of when you win is like when you win with your group of buddies, that feels great. Like it just feels good when you win with your group of friends or whatever. But like I guess playing single player that can also feel good because then if you win, you know it was all you. Your skill made you win. But just like so it can be fun. It's just also I'd give it probably a 7.5 out of 10. I
I
th
just want to talk about my first Warzone experience, like my more first Warzone win experience. Imagine this: it's Modern Warfare 2. Little Timmy Seabot running around, just like, oh, oh, I got an RPG. This must be good. This must be a good weapon. There,
RPGs are
I'm
big
not even paying
funny.
attention to the scoreboard. I didn't know how many people were left in the game. I still had no idea how to read
RPGs
that.
really aren't
It was in
good,
the
but they're
corner.
pretty big funny.
Yeah. So I'm running around. I don't know where everybody is because, by the way, there was only one guy left, and he was by the garage in the mall. I don't know how I didn't know this. Probably because I didn't even know how to read the scoreboard and to see how many people were left. I had one kill. I was running around. I was like, and then the circle's closing. It's the final circle. And so I drop down. This guy's staring me dead in the eye, starts shooting me with a pistol because I guess all its other ammo was out. I freaking pull out this RPG square in the jaw. This poor guy. This poor guy. I'm like still wearing the default skin. Guy that looks like Paul Blart. Anyway, it's just, oh boy. Yeah, it was just I should not have won there, but I did because Warzone, it is very like their metas, you don't, even if you're not using the meta, you can still win. Like that's very obvious through RPGs. RPGs are funny because they don't follow any of the rules of the meta.
They can't
Like
even
you
one
can win
shot.
with
They
those.
can't even one shot in the new Warzone. They literally, in the new
Yeah,
Warzone, a direct hit won't even kill somebody with an RPG.
you'll down them, right?
Nope. It'll break
Oh,
their plates, but direct hitting somebody with an RPG will not kill them or down them. It will just do most of their health and plates of damage. It'll get rid of their plates and do some damage to them, but it won't one shot them or down them, which kind of sucks considering it's literally an RPG. A person in real life, if they took an RPG square in the face, would die immediately. Their entire body
there is
would
no saving
explode.
you.
It's an RPG. RPGs
It's
literally
okay. They got three
destroy.
armor plates. They
Oh
put an
no, my
Uno
plates are
reverse in between the
broken.
last. They put the Uno reverse in the last armor plate.
Bro got tempered
The
plate
rocket would
carrier.
rip through all three and then get to the Uno reverse and be like, "Oh, never mind, never mind." But yeah, and then Resurgence. So you know Ace of Spades, right?
Hmm.
So he's very new to the game. This he just barely joined like 2 months ago,
Yeah, I saw him. He
and
was
he's
like
got this.
rank 7.
Yeah, he's got a grenade launcher, and we're going around in a car. It's Resurgence, and we see these two guys in a car as well. We get out of the car, and he just nukes them. All right, absolutely demolished. Yeah, he's just it just the RGL, the grenade launcher. I think is the rocket launcher meta right now. Like that's the one you want to go with if you want to do a rocket launcher. The grenade launcher's the way to go. RGL-80. And then his first Warzone experience was I was running around. Carter was also there. We were running around. I was inside this building. You know, like there's two buildings that everyone drops onto that are directly in front of each other.
Yep, we went
Yeah,
there.
we were. I was over there. It was like, yeah, and then Carter was and Logan were sniping, and they were in the buildings that the other building that were behind them, and like they were sniping at these guys, and I was inside with a freaking SMG just shooting everybody, freaking Rambo style, and just I didn't care because there were one team left, and if I killed two of them, that would mean there was one guy left, and that would mean that they could just finish them off. I'm sure Logan could kill them, and then like I just shot them. I ran away because I realized the gas was incoming, and like all I see these bullets whiz by, and then the guy dies in the gas as I'm parachuting, screaming to Carter and Logan, just freaking snipe them. Pretty sure you can see it. Hold on, let me see what video it is. It is. Let's see. Is it? I think it might be Warzone Win. I might be describing the situation a bit weirdly because it was a very long time ago, by a couple, very like short amount of time. Yeah, Warzone with the boys. Yeah, that one. That's the one. That one was pretty fun.
The
Like great
feeling
time.
of carrying your team, like when all your teammates have died and you're just carrying, that feels good, man. I was playing
And
with Cbot and the other day he died like an absolute El Bozo, even though I do it all the time. I guess we're all El Bozos. I found this gun that I had never used before. It was called the Bass P SMG. I freaking these people were chasing me. I had this gun. I killed one of them, had to reload. This other dude was running around. I slided behind him and blasted him from behind. Didn't take a one bullet from that guy. I just team wiped a dude. 1v2. I destroyed them. And then I like the feeling of carrying your team like that is amazing. And that's also why now I have a fully leveled up Bass P that I use all the time in multiplayer because it's actually cracked. It's literally a four-shot body shot with an SMG.
it's just yeah, also like I said, this is like the most balanced meta there has ever been in Warzone, and that's insane. Like everyone's running the WSP swarm to kill them with the AMR-9. That's crazy. I love that.
Yeah, like the swarm freaking
And you're to kill them with a Modern Warfare 2 gun when everyone's complaining about the carry forward and how all the W and the MW3 weapons are better. They need to cope.
like literally, I nuked that guy with like he took a full round, like he took a full just he died. He didn't even turn around to shoot me back. Like I just blasted him with so many bullets. And that yeah, that was a Modern Warfare 2 gun. So like the meta usually it's like oh you've got to use like you have like very little you can use like these five different weapons if you want to win in
Yeah,
this game
yeah, you have to use the WSP swarm, the
the
cat AMR, and all that
like
stuff. It's freaking
literally the
ridiculous.
swarm is basically a handheld anti-aircraft gun and that makes it big funny but also there's other guns that you can use like I think once I got the Modern Warfare 2 version of a AUG, that gun was actually good. I don't know how, but I think I broke someone's place with it. Didn't get any kills because it was too long range and I died to a sniper, I think. But just because the gun isn't meta doesn't mean it's not good. Like the MCW, that gun is trash in Warzone. People like it because it has low recoil, but its damage range is absurdly bad. It's like from just a small distance, it goes from a 3-shot body shot kill to a 5-shot body shot kill, which is a lot at long range. Literally, my SMG does better than that. My SMG is a 4-shot kill to the body. I literally, earlier today, I was playing multiplayer. I countered a dude with a sniper who had a clear shot on me with an SMG. I was using this SMG. I was blasting this man. I could see his sniper glint. He was aiming at me, and I still killed him. I'm like, bro, I I legit just countered a sniper with an SMG. That makes no sense. And that's just more proof that the meta isn't very strict in this game. You can just use whatever you want, basically.
Yeah, especially since you play on PC, have aim assist.
I
That is
Yeah,
awesome.
like I don't even yeah, I don't have aim assist. I'm a PC sweat. Like PC players, everyone likes using controllers because you have aim assist, so when you aim down sights, it just locks onto the person if you're aiming close enough to them. Like I don't have that because I play with PC and I don't have that weird mod or whatever that tricks the game into thinking you're using a controller to give aim assist. Like I legit just blasted this guy and he died. I nuked him. I don't know how I won that,
Yeah,
but
not
that was on that was a I got a 50-meter long shot. That's how far it was. It was 50 meters. I was on S state. I nuked this guy with an SMG. It was in my stream
I'm gonna
too.
give Warzone. I'm gonna give Warzone this year.
I think I already
I'm gonna
rated
give
this, but I'll
Warzone
give
this
it a
year a. Is my mic picking this up?
yeah. I'd say
Alright, there we go. It's very glitchy.
I'd say I've
Why
been.
is
I'll give this. I think I rated it already, but I might rate it slightly higher. I'll give it like an 8. I'll give it an 8. This is pretty fun. I think he's messing with his mic.
I'm gonna give it 8.5. 8.5, baby. Why is my mic?
8.5.
Is
Mm-hmm.
my can you hear me? Is my working? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Yeah, 8.5 sounds good with me because honestly, uh, this game's just so much fun. Like even when the Spades was playing, when he was shooting, like when he was like got his first win, like when we were talking about a second ago, he got pacifist and everyone was laughing at him. We were smiling. That was just full blown like the best experience so far I've ever had on Warzone because the amount of laughter and joy that came out of that. He wasn't. We were all one. Like we had all won for like many times before, but it was his first time, and I think it was my favorite time winning. Like to this day, like my first win has nothing to compare for. Like that was great. You can hear their laughing over the party chat. It is so loud. It uh,
No,
it's my favorite memory. Of.
nothing beats
That's why
playing.
I love Call of Duty. People are like it's toxic. Yeah, but it's
That's because you have freaking
also
the entire.
pretty good friendship.
That's because you can freaking all these people play with being
Like
able to
I
hear the
do
entire
not know
lobby.
what I would be doing right now. I'd probably just be playing Halo Infinite with the boys, if anything.
Like all these
But I'm gonna
people.
rank it an 8.5 because you know what, 9. I'm giving it a 9. I love this game.
all these people complain that it's toxic, but that's mainly just
Yeah,
because they have
to say
all
about that.
they have all of the they have it so they can hear everybody in the lobby. I just have it so I can hear my party. That way, you play Warzone with the boys. It's just a fun and chill time.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of just letting this. Yeah, yeah, multiplayer. I feel
Your mic is glitching out a lot, bro.
this. I feel somewhat. It's just words. It's just a little bit. I'm a solid seven.
I
What do you
think
think about the
I think I'll give it like I think in my
uh, oh
review I
oh
gave
oh?
it
So that's just in case it blows. What do you think about Warzone? I am Blair.
I think I'll give it
Blair. No, we just did.
a good 8. I think 8 is pretty solid. Like multiplayer, sure it's not great at all times, but sometimes it can just be really fun and just playing with yourself, just kind of running around even when you die. It's kind of can be fun if you just have a good mindset about it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd rather play zombies than multiplayer. I am very sorry about this, but I'd rather play zombies.
I
I'm
honestly
gonna
don't
give
care. It's your
multiplayer
opinion.
7. Mm,
It's your opinion, man. Like I
thank
just
you.
play I prefer the multiplayer just because it's more action packed. Like I I like it more because it's more constant action, it requires more skill and all that good stuff. In zombies, it's just it takes too long for me. It's just so long.
All right, man. Is there anything else we want to add? Talk about the future, maybe, or just want to
We
wrap
should
it up?
probably save that for another time. Don't think we want to
All right,
cover everything in one. We covered a lot in this, but I don't think we want to cover every single thing physically imaginable. But
bro.
I think this was our first episode of our podcast. We'll figure out the name at some point. I don't even know yet. We haven't agreed upon one. But
ADS podcast.
what?
We could name it the ADS podcast.
Bro, I honestly, when I was thinking about names, I was just thinking about a bunch of features in Call of Duty. I was like, the slide cancel, the aim down sights.
Oh, that's great.
um, but I don't know. We'll figure that out eventually. I think I'm gonna,
Yeah, we'll figure it out at school tomorrow. We could
yeah.
just debate it.
I think I'm gonna
Sick.
end this podcast episode here. The pilot,
All
if you
right,
would say, even
I'm
though,
gonna go to freaking sleep.
oh,
It's
yeah,
9 p.m., bro. I gotta go to sleep.
yeah, I should probably do that too. We got testing tomorrow. That's unrelated to Call
Oh
of
no.
Duty, my fault.
Oh,
I'm gonna end
oh
it
no.
here. Goodbye.
Yes. Alright, see you later, bro. I'm Steepot.
Peace.